Okay, let's discuss next question. If you currently do not use online consulting in your business, what is the greatest barrier for your business to do it?
Okay, I haven't looked into it too much, but my assumption would be that the level of competition. You know, if we talk about packaged products like training products or business advice products, there are other organisations already doing these things, well established, and as an independent consultant, it seems to me that I could spend an awful lot of time developing a product and then, you know, wasting a lot of time. And so my sort of intuitive decision is to stick with my face-to-face products, which are more lucrative. So it's risk. It's a financial risk, and it's a time risk.
Thank you very much. We will rank the characteristic later. Okay.
Okay.
And second part of service concept of our discussion is service concept. Do you use the service concept to make it clear to client what service you offer? If you need, I can briefly explain what means service concept. Very briefly.
Yeah.
This document which includes service announcing idea, service experience, service outcome, emotions value. It's, this specification can help to seller understand and clearly define what he or she is selling, and buyer understand what he or she getting.
Okay, can I just take a minute to read this? Thank you. No, I don't use this or anything like this at the moment, but I'll take a minute and read it. You could pause if you like while I'm doing that. Great. I should use something like this. This is great.
Yeah. I also found it very interesting because it really can help to organize the idea more better. Perhaps you have or use other documents to like proposal to use.
Yeah, I use a proposal document, but I'd make that bespoke for every client. So there are some sort of typical elements in it, and you know, the benefits and the outcomes would be a part of that. So I'd always stress what the benefits and outcomes for each client would be. So it's kind of, it's not a methodology I've taken from anywhere particularly, apart from experience of working with other consultants and kind of using sort of standard consultancy proposal outline.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I understood that you answered that service concept or other similar document can reduce uncertainty, isn't it?
Definitely, yes. I mean, the proposal document, which would be quite thorough, you know, it would outline the methodology, the benefits and outcomes, the timescales, responsibilities across, you know, me and my associates, but also the client. Absolutely reduces uncertainty and is critical because at some stage in most consultancy projects, the client kind of goes off on a tangent. And the proposal document reminds them what the agreement was.
Yeah.
And it's great if they want to go off onto new things, if they have new ideas, but that's an additional package of work and an additional cost. So without that thorough proposal document, you can get in a mess.
Thank you very much for your answer. The next question is, clients prefer to rely on process rather than rely on consultant when trust and relationship have been established among parties. Do you agree with this statement?
No, I don't think I do. I think it's a highly relational relationship. I think actually it is a relationship rather than a process. It depends. I suppose it might depend. Maybe a bit. Maybe a bit. It's a difficult question to.
To answer
It's in some circumstances yes, in other circumstances no. But the thing is, that trust is, you can violate trust at any stage, so you should never take it for granted. You know, maintaining trust is critical at the beginning, middle and end of every consulting relationship, so you can never discount it. And if you violate that trust even a little bit, then any amount of process is irrelevant.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. And last part of our discussion dedicated to codified services. I also found in literature that there are two directions in consulting in service. One direction is dedicated to personalized consulting, which mainly focus on strategy and operation, focus on service, and other one mainly focus on technology tasks. But however, I found that some technology service can be personalized service and vice versa. For example, some marketing project or HR survey can be codified service because they do not require interrelation with clients and can be conducted online or separately without the engagement of clients. And here I presented two different characteristics which I gathered together from literature. And so my question is, which of your services already exhibits of codified characteristics such as code base or the result is fixed result, or the market mature and the process stable and can be repeat.
Okay, some of the training courses, once they're established, are fantastic because I can just run them again. I don't need the development time. It's all of these things. It's stable. It's mature. It's it has some of the elements of codification. Some of the research sometimes has some of the elements of codification because again you're building on or adapting products that you've developed before and they don't need an awful lot of new development time. It's adaptation rather than development. So it would be great to combine the two.
Yeah, some of them is combined really in real life, not like this. But most services divided for two sides. Thank you very much. Do you agree that some or service with codified characteristic can be conducted online?
Yes, I do. I think that's the key. Is if you can codify it in this way, you should be able to put it online.
Maybe sometimes it's not easy to codify it or require a lot of labor.
It needs a lot of development time, but if you have products which you have developed, already, then the gap is technological, but also marketing.
Yeah.
Because it's a different way of I mean, you've put it here, advertising and cross-selling rather than personal selling PR. It's different, and that to me is the barrier. So,
Okay.
yeah,
It's difficult to promote.
it's a different skill set.
Okay.
You need to either work with associates who are skilled in that area, or to develop as a small consultancy to develop that approach is quite a big leap. So I'd look to work with others, perhaps.
Thank you. Yesterday I found some website which sell training from different experts in
Really?
UK. Yeah, I can
Can you?
send you this email.
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe
Thanks.
you can.
That's what I'm looking for.
Ah.
Because I have my
Great.
training products, but I'm sort of thinking, well, there's no point in me developing it as an online course because then I've got this barrier, But to look for a portal that I could work with, brilliant.
Yeah, I found that they have 16,000 membership, and they sell membership for consultant, and they provide information for consultant or for us.
Okay,
I will
you send me the link.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay. And I kindly ask you to run codified characteristic, but let's do it at the end of our discussion. And third question, some project or status of the services with personalized characteristic can be provided to existing customers using internet communication under condition that service is familiar and service concept or proposal well defined. It means that project not very certain, but almost very certain. Do you agree that some project of
No,
no?
I don't think. I think that's too big a stretch. Again, the horse's mouth example. It just. No.
Because do you think that trust and personal relation cannot go on contact online, something like this?
Personalised characteristics.
Yeah,
these ones. But you've got intangible here, and uncertainty and intangibility.
Yeah. My idea is in this question that some project intangible and absolutely unstable.
Yes,
but,
I agree.
But I thought maybe if you know clients and if you make a contract and you describe what are you going to get at the end of project,
possibly.
and after that you maybe make timetable to meet each other and the stages.
Yeah, possibly. It makes me think of one thing that I do quite a lot with people ask for a lot is they're looking at legal services to reviewing what kind of legal status they should use for for setting up a new company. And we usually have a discussion, but I've developed a template to go through that discussion with, because they're looking at social enterprises and charitable status and things like that as well. So I could develop that template into a online tool that they went through on their own, and then we discussed afterwards. Yes.
So let me precise. It means that some stage of personal consulting can go online. Do you think?
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
Some stage,
If there's
not-
a element of the consulting that's quite that has the elements of your codified service.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And the last question
Yeah.
is, when services with personalized characteristic acquire codified characteristic, so we answer
Yeah.
actually for this question
Yeah.
that it's possible. Do you agree that it's possible some
Yes, it is about having those codified characteristics
Yeah.
for part of the service. So it's about
it needs development and
Yeah.
after that it can
but before, to give you the example of that discussion about legal structures, usually there aren't clear why they're looking at legal structures. Do you know? And sometimes the issue is something quite different. It's about governance or management issues or something like that. So the client often needs that personalised service to diagnose exactly what the issue is before we can go through the assessment.
Okay.
So yes, you could combine the two if you have that first personalised stage. You could combine the two, because then when we do go on to look at legal structures, then it's actually very codified. It'd be quite nice to make that a tool, because it's boring, very boring.
Okay. Thank you very much. We finished our questionnaire, and now I will ask you to rank, to fill some table. Thank you very much again for your support and for your answer. It really will help me in my dissertation and in my career.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.